Good morning. I'd like to provide you with some preliminary updates from the scene of a death investigation in the 3200 block of Buckman Road in the Mount Vernon district. Shortly before 5 o'clock this morning, police were called to a disturbance or some sort of suspicious event where a caller had seen some people in the parking lot around a vehicle. Officers quickly responded to the scene and located an adult male on the ground near some vehicles with apparent gunshot wounds to his upper body. Police quickly provided first aid to that adult male. Fairfax County Fire and Rescue Department responded and began assisting in that and pronounced the victim deceased at the scene. Preliminary details at the time, we do have the victim identified. He is an adult male. He is local to this area. Detectives are in the process now of making next of kin notifications, so I don't have any more details on him for you at this time. Detectives are also in the process of recovering evidence and identifying sources of evidence that will reveal suspect details to us. But we would ask for the public to come forward with any additional information. If you heard or saw anything that occurred over the last couple hours down on Buckman Road, we would ask you to call the police department at 703-691-2131, or you can make an anonymous tip to our crime solvers at 866-411-TIPS or by going to the website. What we do know preliminarily is this does not appear to be a random act of violence. There is some evidence to suggest it is targeted, so we are always concerned with what safety concerns there may be in the community. Obviously, you see we have a large presence here now. We feel like at this moment the community is safe, and we're going to be in the area for a considerable amount of time until we resolve all those issues. That's what we have preliminarily, and I'll take any questions you have.
Is this car, was it parked like within the apartment complex or one of the cars on the side?
Yeah, so there are cars on both the side of Buckman Road and in the apartment complex. So right now we have all of the vehicles kind of in our crime scene as we take a look at what's occurring. But our crime scene is basically includes both, not only the apartment parking lot, but Buckman Road.
And is there any evidence to substantiate that there were actual car break-ins going on?
No, at this time there's definitely evidence of some sort of disturbance that occurred. So there's the crime scene does encompass kind of a larger area. We just need to figure out what all the evidence means to us that we can identify right now. So we're not prepared to classify it as a car break-in that turned wrong. We're not quite sure, but there's definitely evidence of some sort of disturbance, some sort of incident that occurred within this small area of vehicles. And so we're in the process of gathering evidence to sort that out further. Yeah, the victim is known to the police department and also is a local resident of this area.
And as far as lookout for suspects, is there an active search going on?
There is not an active search for a particular suspect at this time. Detectives are gathering some good information preliminarily, and I know that we have made contact with several people to begin sorting out who knows what, but any additional information we can gather from our community would be much appreciated.
And when you're saying there was some sort of disturbance, is it that the car looks like the glass is broken into and you find a gentleman with a gunshot wound inside, or can you give a little more detail?
Yeah, so oftentimes, police are called to an incident that when someone calls us, they're reporting what they may see. So it was reported that there was a vehicle break-in occurring. What someone sees at that moment in time, people moving around a vehicle, perhaps a movement in a vehicle, around a vehicle, we have to take that at face value. So we were on scene very quickly in just a few minutes, and we located a victim outside of a vehicle on the ground with gunshot wounds. So right now we have to figure out what vehicles are involved, what occurred in or around the vehicles to really get at the details of what happened.
Do you believe that the gunfire came from the people that were reported in the parking lot, or is it possible that somebody thought someone was breaking into their vehicle and fired upon who they thought was?
Yeah, lots of possibilities. Detectives are really working hard to sort through it. It does look like this incident was contained to that incident that was called in. So the players involved, the people involved in that small area, it looks like it was all contained to that. So we do believe detectives will quickly begin identifying suspects. As you know, we talk a lot about our technology and how it helps us solve crimes. This area, we have some technological advantages that we can hopefully yield some positive results when we're working through and identifying suspects. And we do hope the community along Buckman Road, which is obviously very close to this crime scene in the 3400 block of Buckman Road, I know as they're seeing this story this morning, seeing the police activity, will give cause to say, hey, you know, I did hear something at this particular time, or I saw something yesterday or today, and they'll come forward and give us some more information.
From what you can tell, was it a lot of gunfire or maybe just a couple?
It was multiple rounds. That's all I can say right now.
Any exchange that you know of?
I'm not prepared to say whether there was any exchange or not. Just multiple rounds were fired.
Any indication of exactly how many people were around this vehicle? Are we talking two?
No, I don't have a good exact number for you. Yeah. So obviously we'll continue to provide information. Our Public Affairs Bureau will keep putting out updates on this. Appreciate you coming and taking an interest and sharing some information with our community, and we'll be talking soon. Thank you.